Greetings commanders, yesterday was a nice live stream with David Braben about Horizons and Elite Dangerous, and if you did not see that, I would advise you to go and watch it. The link is below this video. And there are some very big news revealed. And now we know the dates. Well, it's a little bit tricky. 1.5 beta should come online next Monday, so November 9. However, in today's dev update we can read that the first beta will be for the 1.5 content and will commence sometime next week, so they are not giving us specific date. Hopefully it will be next Monday. More ships to review. I don't even know which ship to buy first. Imperial Cutter or Federal Corvette. David Braben yesterday also revealed Horizons beta, and it will launch November 24. However, today's dev update states that this will be followed by the Horizons Planetary landing beta on the week of the 23rd November. Well, let's hope it will be closer to Monday than to Friday. And now let's recap David Braben Q&A session. Let's start with ships. Cutter, Corvette, both slightly bigger, longer than Anaconda. So finally they actually said it's bigger, because I remember somebody telling me that Corvette actually is smaller than Anaconda. Never mind. And I was asked about prices, what I think would be Corvette's price. Well, judging from Frontier's love on doubling prices, I mean Type 9 75 mil, Anaconda 150, I would say that Corvette will be priced around 282 million. I can't tell you how much it will cost you fully upgraded, because I don't know the classes of modules. Probably around 3, 4, 5, 6 billion. Somewhere there. We'll see. We actually have very little time to wait. Next week we will know many answers to our questions. But I actually did not understand why nobody asked about huge hardpoints. But there was a screenshot about possibilities that we'll have huge beam laser. And if we have huge beam laser, I don't see any reason why we would not have huge pulse and huge burst lasers. Let's see if I'm right, but I think we will have 3 huge thermic weapons. I hope we will have some new weapons, unknown to us. Because for now, as far as I remember, we only have fragment cannon, and plasma there, so come on. Asp Scout, so not military version, another variant. More like Asp out of Frontier, slightly more budget version, so it'll be cheaper and probably with better jump range, even better than Asp Explorer. And what's funny is Keelback Lakon ship, it will be armored version of Lakon Type 6. So basically Asp Scout and Lakon Type 6 Keelback will be very similar ship, maybe jump range slightly different. Will be interesting to see what hardpoints will Asp Scout have. And SRV variants are planned, but not in Season 2, at least not in the beginning. I just hope the variants will not be same, I mean, like ships. There are small, medium and large ships. I would like to see small, medium and large SRV, and we can outfit them depending on our needs. Ship naming, it seems they will do that. I don't think it's a good idea, but whatever. I already seen a lot of weird commander names out there, so if they will filter all names, it will take their time of something more pressing. If they won't filter their names, we will see a lot of crappy, stupid, silly names we will probably not want to see. Let's move to network. Is Elite a massively multiplayer RPG game? Well, he said yes, but I would say no, because we are limited to 32 players in instance. Okay, answer me this question. How many commanders you have seen? I probably seen 8 commanders or 9. Yes, at community goals, sometimes you can find more, but still most of them are playing solo or in private groups, so you will never see them. Does this qualify for massively multiplayer online game? I don't think so. And there's a cap of 32 players per instance. They could increase the number, but experience would suffer because there are too many data transferring between clients, so it will not gonna happen, at least not in the nearest future. Plans to reduce current transition phase, yes, and they are working on that. I have a good internet and I usually don't have any problems with connections, but sometimes hyperspace jumps takes around 5 minutes, yeah. And David Braben could not answer about orbital cruise, but he said that on surface we will be instanced, so as always. I just wonder how it will work with bases, because as far as I understand, bases on planet surfaces will be persistent. And what happens if there are like 5 instances with 5 players in each? And they all are attacking the base at the same time. No idea. Now let's talk about horizons, how settlements work with single player. Well, David said that you can switch between ship and SRV, so you can achieve same, it will just take longer. You can attack planetary bases, but you can't have your own. And the final part, not yet anyway, is weird. Maybe at some point we will be able to make our own planetary bases, but I doubt that. NPCs will be driving skimmers, but not SRVs, at least not in start of Season 2. And they will also drive ships, obviously. And I would expect NPCs to annoy us a lot, because already sometimes when you want to dock to outpost, if your medium landing pad is taken, sit and wait. And if there will be settlement on planet with one large landing pad, and you are in large ship, sit and wait for NPCs to go away. There will be schematic map for use on planets, loot and crafting will be started in 2.0, and about SRV taking up 4 tons of cargo and do not requiring any internal compartment. It's interesting because what will happen with everyone who is flying far away from civilization but who does not have cargo racks? They will not be able to have SRVs then automatically. So if you plan to go on exploration trip now, probably buy some cargo racks, at least 4 tons, I would say 8 tons you should have. So commander faces, at some point we will be able to see through cockpit window. Transferring credits from one commander to another is not a priority and will give opportunity to cheat, so probably not gonna happen. It's hard to tell if we need transfer credits or not. I need ship delivery. More community goals to expand the human bubble, yes. Good. So godlike powers also at some point will come into play, which is also fine, if that will allow only to influence some background simulation. Because from what I've heard and read on forum, those guys want to one-shot kill weapons for them. So there will come something interesting about player groups. They already are doing some stuff, but this is all through community manager. I would expect they give us some kind of customization. At least we should be able to add some tags to our commander names if we join a group. I would like to see ability to make a group, ability to invite my friends, show a group tag in front of commander's name, and ability to distinct my group members right away on my sensors. Green or blue doesn't matter. And there will be no walking inside ships in Season 2. Well, it makes sense because it's supposed to be in separate expansions, so stay tuned. NPCs. There will be NPC wingmates and crew, so you'll be able to hire NPC, which is pretty cool if you are playing solo, but even in open play it's pretty cool. And I would expect that to be available with capital ships because it makes sense. If you can't manage capital ship on your own, you hire NPC crew and you will be able to have a fighter ship or even more than one. So you can carry one or more fighters and it makes sense to have somebody to fly them. Character creator will be used for NPCs, good. At some point there will be some persistent NPCs, also good. Passengers planned, but no timescale. Poor Orca owners. Frontier is also working on making universe to feel more alive and beautiful, and the look of astronomical bodies should be improved with each new update. And there will be more maps for CQC. Some maps in 1.5 and then more after. Well, I just hope they fix Team Deathmatch matchmaking server error because it's very annoying. You have to wait 40-50 minutes sometimes just to play one match. It's for Team Deathmatch only as far as I know. And stations and cities. More difference between stations, it's coming, but not in 2.0. It's good because I want more variety of stations. Asteroid stations still on the table, also good. So here you go, one more reason to grind cash asteroid stations sometimes in future. Large cities, not in 2.0, which makes sense. There's planned expansion, landing on planets with atmosphere. That's when large cities should be in the game. Today was released dev update, you can read it, link is below this video, which has some nice information about settlements. New economy types have been added that only apply to surface starports. Missions can be taken from surface starports as well as from orbital starports. There will be missions specific to planets. There will be some resource and commodities available only on surface starports. There will be different style and layout of these facilities, and one example given like prison colony, which is pretty cool. I want to see different settlements on planets. And surface installations are a lot more open than orbital stations, so you can collect and deliver goods from surface bases, but it's also possible to hack data links, sections of bases, get power from specific generators. We'll see how it works, it's very hard. On paper, all looks good. I remember power play. On paper it seemed perfect, but when it went live, yeah. Anyway, next week, 1.5 update with new ships and some tweaks and fixes. I hope they fix bugs as well, because it's really annoying. Some bugs are very old now. And after 2 weeks we will have Horizons. We will be landing on planets, driving SRVs, shooting skimmers. In a wing with friends, it really should be fun. I just hope I will not waste hours of driving and flying around just for some canisters. On planet surface we should find something much more interesting than aluminium canister or black box. And I'm looking very much forward to crafting and looting system. And I still don't know which ship I should buy first, Imperial cutter or Federal Corvette. Fly safe, commanders, and we are just several weeks away from Horizons.